the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your three favorite hosts of the most, Mark, Will, and Twan. What is going on, my brothers?
Shooting
Not
up,
much,
man.
fellas. How you been, man? It's another Sunday. Glad to be back.
Another Sunday, big time, big games, all that kind of stuff. How you doing, Mark?
Good. I'm blessed. How y'all fellas doing?
Doing good, man. Hey, want to thank the sponsors, Mile Wide Bird Company, In Touch Therapy, Dr. Dion Woods for the sponsors. Also, hope everybody had a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? Some people's been rough from Friday on or Thursday on. You know what I'm saying? If you was a Rams fan, you probably been a little bit off already. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And if you guys, I'm with two guys who had buys. I think both of y'all teams had buys. So I mean, that's a smooth sailing. You can just sit and just watch everybody else look like garbage or whatever else. Look good. It makes no difference. But I mean, hey, that's the whole thing. That's the beauty of a buy, right? Unless you lose on the buy, then that's a totally different thing. Where to find us at pretty much everywhere. Don't forget tomorrow. Got the No Cap high school football show. Going to recap what's going on. And it was a lot of upsets and games. Was like, this made you shake your head. So be ready for that on Tuesday. We're going to have the Bird's Eye View show. Big time. I'm going to try to get somebody on the Will show. I think I got something planned for that one. And then as the week goes on, we have some other stuff. So we're going to rock roll. And the polls come out tomorrow. So get ready to vote. Vote. We got the offensive and defensive players of the week, got the team of the week, got the MVP players of the week. So get ready for that. And y'all know how we do. Let's go ahead and get started rocking and rolling. We had a nice old game for some people, like I said, on Thursday. You had the 49ers and the Rams in overtime. 49ers win 26-23 by a decision that I'm still shaking my head. It's always one of those things, McVay went ahead and, try to, I don't know, man, try to go for the win, I guess, or whatever the hell you wanted to say. Didn't work out that way, of course. 49ers stopped them. First of all, you have Puka and you have Devontae Swain, but you give it to a running back, a small-ass running back, up the gut, which is a tight formation, so all the big uglies are in there. There's nothing you can do, and you're a little back. Like, what are we doing with this? And it just blew my mind off that anyway, because granted, it was like, I think it was 2 and some change left in overtime. As you know, you can tie, because Mr. Stats and my team tied. You know what I'm saying? So it can happen. But when you know the other team has a quarterback that can barely walk, why not kick that field goal and kick it out to them and say, let's see what you can do with this. I mean, because Mac Jones was willing and dealing. He was willing and dealing throughout that game, but he also got hurt. He got injured. And like, dude, you ain't got enough power. You know, like I don't get it, man. Big Dog, before we get them stats from Mr. Stats, what was your thoughts on this game?
I mean, me personally, the thing that stood out to me for Mac Jones to go in and do what he did was phenomenal to come in as a backup
Big
to
time.
get the win, especially on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't nobody expecting this? If you saw this game coming up, everybody said the Rams got this.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying? So for Mac Jones to come in and do what he did, and then they had players who went crazy on their team too. This was a great road win. And as we always talk about, road wins are always phenomenal.
Big time. Big time. And he just made some money. He made some money. Like, for real, he's going to get paid. And really, the 49ers are probably looking at themselves like, why in the hell did we get Purdy? Because we've been talking about this. The statue, I'm going to let you chime in shortly. We've been talking about this, all of us and everybody who's involved with 54, because it's Shanahan, it's a system. It's a system.
Yeah.
And Purdy does well in that system. But guess who else did? Mac Jones.
Garoppolo.
Yeah. I mean, you can keep going. Like, they don't need big names. They just need you to be able to stay healthy and deliver when you need to deliver. That's it. And you got to believe, you have to believe that they probably kicking themselves. Hindsight's 2020, but they gave that man all that money. And then you see this dude who everybody thought was damaged goods came from New England. He ain't worth no NFL. He built funny, all this kind of shit. And what'd he do? Go out there, and his numbers look way better than Purdy has this year. Stats, what you thinking,
Absolutely.
man? Go ahead.
With less weapons. Oh, yeah. I mean, like you said, man, yeah, it's a huge win for the 49ers. They've been playing with all those injuries. They had a lot of injuries out there, and backup quarterback and all that, to go in, on a road win and, do his thing. So what I have, San Francisco survived an overtime after a 4th-and-1 stop in the red zone to seal the upset. Mac Jones threw for 342 yards and 2 TDs. Matt Stafford, 389 yards and 3 TDs. Kendrick Bourne delivered 10 catches, 142 yards as the 49ers leaned on short game timing. Rams late red zone catches fizzled, including the decisive OT stuff of Kyron Williams. 49ers pulled off this upset despite major injuries to offensive stars and Nick Bosa.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a huge win for them, like I said, with the injuries and things. And, it was totally unexpected, but, they got it done.
Yeah. System, man. I mean, prime example, dude. And then don't forget, like you said, Bourne. Nobody even thought about him. They was teammates.
No.
That connection was already
Yeah, he would have been
there.
yeah. And normally he'd have been, third or fourth option
Yes.
as far as wide receiver?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Probably wouldn't even got in. You know what I'm saying? Probably wouldn't have got in, and he balled. Like, for real, man, these dudes are making money. Like, for real, because you looking at this, you looking, man, these dudes it's the system. They are all professional. Let's keep it 100. They all professional. But when you got a system in place, dude, it makes it eat. Nobody was talking about Bourne or a Mac Jones. Nobody talking about him. Both of them. And look at them. Went in there, took care of business, and won that damn thing with all them players out, man. Hats off to 49ers. Big time win. Big time win, bro. Like, woof, Jesus. All right, let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Them boys. 37 Jets, 22. I'm hearing all this chatter. Fields is gonna do, what Fields is gonna run, and Breeze got his off. Breeze got off. I mean, he's tough dude. He's tough dude. But also when he fumbled, that was it. When he fumbled, they going in for 7. He fumbled. Dallas goes the other way. 14 points swing. That was a wrap. That was a wrap. Plus Justin Fields to me, hey man, Tyrod Taylor, I think that's his backup, played better as far as passing wise than Fields. Fields has a rocket arm, but though he's I don't think he can hit the side of the barn, man. For real. Like, dude's not a good thrower. He's not an accurate thrower. Glenn, the coach, it was nice to know you. You get ready to come up out of there. Y'all know it. Come on. Be real. They 0-5. Dude, against a Dallas team. I mean, granted, Dallas got it's got new players, got a back end players that's been injured. They got Uberflus, who's the new coordinator, which half the defense is not his players. So it's gonna take time for anything to gel. So as they transition to find out what the hell they doing and what they need to do, Jess, you at the crib. Now you knew you were gonna have to keep up with them though. That's one thing Dallas has is that offense. Even minus CeeDee Lamb and Turpin didn't play, all this kind of stuff. 4 of the 5 offensive linemen did not play, which is ridiculous. And y'all still couldn't make them uncomfortable. Yeah, bro. Like we always want to go at what team has got the best offense and this and that. Not saying that Glenn does not deserve no head coach. Yeah, but don't be surprised if it looks like this. He didn't go on a great team. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get all the pieces that he had in Detroit. Even Detroit's defense wasn't top notch when he was there. It was their offense. When you have an offense like that and you got a couple of studs that can rush and do that kind of stuff, yes, you're going to look like that. Why you think they was beating people 37-28, 37-20? They have to do too much, dude. That offense put pressure on you. And Glenn, the pressure is all on you, 0-5. He may not survive this. I ain't even talking about this game, but period, dude. We done seen dudes get fired after one year, and yeah, he might be coming out of there, dog. He might be coming out of there. Big Dog, what's your thoughts on the game?
The crazy thing is what people got to realize with Justin Fields, the biggest game of his life he had was the first game of the season against Pittsburgh.
Yes, it was.
Because he wanted to go out there and show a point. He wanted to go out there and show a point that y'all shouldn't have let me go. So he put all his energy into that game to where now the rest of the season it's almost like it's going to be a flop. True. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. I ain't taking nothing from Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott had 4 touchdowns. He did a hell of a job today. But Dallas defense got the Fields 5 times. They had 5 sacks in this game. So, you know what I'm saying? Dallas defense stepped up this week, had 5 sacks in this game. But people got to realize Dallas was supposed to go in there and beat them boys. Ain't no way Dallas was supposed to lose no Jets. That would have been another storyline. You know what I'm saying? But good job for the Cowboys to take care of business this week. This might lead them on a better track for the rest of the season.
Yes. Like I said, I don't know too many teams who can have 4 of your offensive line not play.
Start.
Yeah, the starters. That's ridiculous. Stats, what you got?
Dallas builds an early lead, controlled the game throughout. Dak Prescott spread the ball around and threw multiple touchdown passes. Cowboys' run game imposed tempo and opened a passing attack. Jets' offense sputtered with turnovers and stalled drives. Dallas's complementary play prevented a late comeback.
Okay. Complimentary play. All right. Okay. Nice.
Yeah. The Jets never really got up off the board, right? It was bad for them to the second half.
It was really a blowout,
right.
Truthfully. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it really wasn't nothing like that. It's that, you got some pieces over there with the Jets. I mean, really you do. But, Breeze, everybody been trying to get him away. Get him, What would he
They
look
can't
like
put
with a
it all
good team?
together.
Yeah, I mean they're not. I mean I hate to say they're not. They're not. No, no, sir. We done seen them when the Jets had great defense. You know, was picking all those number one picks because they was losing, getting all those defenders and things like that. Man, hey, bro, it's bad over there, man. It's truly bad. And who
Mhm.
knows? Well, it is what it is. Good luck. Glenn gonna need that luck though. He gonna need that luck.
Oh
Early
yeah.
this morning, the Vikings 21, Browns 17. Yes, in London. Oh my gosh, bro. We had Gabriel, Dylan, Gabriel, whatever, started for the Browns, and everybody was definitely
Yep.
watching that. Started out hot, started out good. You know, had a couple of TDs. Judkins did his thing, rock and roll. They look like, you know, first of all, their defense is legit. It's gonna be hard for you to get something going in traction. It didn't look good for the Vikings. Did notice that Addison didn't play in the first half. Didn't see no nothing on there as far as it's gonna be a scratch or whatever, but it was coach's decision to basically bench him. So he's probably out all night long. I did something. Missed came late to practice
Right.
while he was over there because they've been over it since last week. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing all that kind of stuff
Yep.
like that. But the whole thing is this. Why are we even talking about we don't even talk about JJ no more, Blue. For real, for real. JJ, when he played 8 quarters, 7 of them was bad. He had one good quarter. Carson Wentz should be the starter. He should be the starter. That is hard because you're talking about the timing that he had to develop with these guys. He wasn't getting the number one, the reps like JJ was getting in the summer and things like
Hmm.
that, and building at that time, right? Getting that down pat. I don't care where you play the Browns, even though people poo poo on the Browns, that defense is legit. And for Carson to come back and do what he had to do, and they won that game, very impressive on that end. Big Dog, what's your thoughts?
This game right here, I mean, Cleveland pretty much gave this game up. They gave this game up. It was a couple of big plays they gave up. I didn't understand on the one play where Jefferson got the 35-yard bomb thrown to him for a big gain while Ward
Mm.
wasn't on him.
Oh yeah,
I didn't understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's your number one receiver. Your number one DB need to be on him.
he's
So
left.
it was a couple of plays in this game. Right. So it was a couple of games in this play to where I was like, what is Cleveland's defense doing? And then on the late drive toward the game winning touchdown, it was like, wow, I gave it up. So the Cleveland's
Hmm.
defense kind of let off the gas to me towards the end of this game. But it was a good drive by Minnesota Vikings to go down, get the go away touchdown, and win in London to go ahead and come back home.
But you know the problem is that they keep Ward on the left. He don't travel.
Hey,
That's
he
why
got to travel, bro.
he doesn't travel. He keep him right there, and they keep the other dude. Damn, I can see his name, but he's on the right.
I know. Yeah,
So he does not travel. He stays right there, which is crazy
that's
because
crazy.
when it's money time, you need to travel with that number one. Now, that does open you
Yes.
up because Addison would have cooked the other one, but still, you would think JJ is that guy. So, yeah, I'm with you. But, yeah, that's the reason why you didn't see that. And Minnesota ain't no dummy. They like, hold on.
Yeah,
Get on over here, bro. You get over here,
exactly.
the other one get over here, let's see. Let's do that. But, nah, you right. You right. Stats, what you got, brother?
Yeah, I agree with you guys that I do believe that Carson Wentz should be starting over JJ. Um, he came in, he was able to, do what he needed to do. But again, like you said, the Browns do have a hell of a defense. Um, for them to do that, I mean, well, it's basically on a neutral ground, but you know, I think I got to give them kudos. Let me get. Let me see. We got Minnesota won on a back shoulder TD to Jordan Addison,
Pretty. That was pretty.
final minute at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Carson Wentz, 25 of 34 for 236 yards, led a perfect 9-for-9 game-winning drive. Rookie Dylan Gabriel threw 2 TDs with no turnovers. Quinshawn Judkins rushed for 110 yards. Justin Jefferson posted 7 receptions, 123 yards, including a key sideline grab on the final drive. O'Connell schemed around injuries and pass rush, mixing in creativity to keep the chains moving.
Yeah, big win for them, man. Big win. Big win. You got to
Oh
take them.
yeah,
It's all about getting all you can. I don't care who's it against. It's about getting all you can. And these injuries are real.
right.
A lot of teams have a lot
Oh,
of players out, bro. Like this is, yeah. I don't know what they can do about that. I talked about it before. You know, when you cut the preseason short and you got these guys not getting their body used to this collisions that's going on. Yeah, but then all of a sudden you got some people that's coming up the lane without contact. It's like, whoa. And that's the
Right.
scariest one right there. No contact and whatever. But I'm gonna tell you who else had no contact. The Ravens must have had no contact order against the Texans. They couldn't touch them, couldn't get near them or whatever because Texans 44, Ravens 10. Totally an embarrassment. It, let's go ahead. I mean, first of all, we know Lamar didn't play. We understand that. We have been taught, or we have seen, or our eyes have trained us to believe that the Ravens defense has been a top 5 defense the past 4 to 5 years. That's a lie.
Mhm.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Last year that defense wasn't top. That's why they got exposed. Right? We always want to put everything on Lamar. I don't know. Yeah. You got to do yours. You got to hold your end of your bargain. But that defense has been horrible for a minute now. For a minute. And look at that. You let a Texas team who we all know has some weapons. We CJ Stroud, my guy, what's the receiver? Who always Nico Collins, always catching TDs and things like
Yeah.
that. We know they have weapons, but for them to come in there and put a 44 piece on your head is totally embarrassing. We knew you was gonna lose. Hell, your backup quarterback is Cooper Rush. Come on, bro. Like, stop the
Right.
madness. That was a dumb move anyway for even having him as the backup and let him play the whole game. Dude, and I'm just gonna steal this one thing because Cooper Rush used to be my backup quarterback and he won some games, but that style of offense is totally different. He's suited more for
Mhm.
throwing it and getting it out like that quick pass to the West Coast. Dude had 3 interceptions. Did anybody else know that Derrick Henry played today? If
Right.
you and this is for the Don's fantasy playbook that I do with Don. You better bench King Henry until Lamar comes back, bro. Because when Mrs. Stats read these stats, you gonna say, "Oh my gosh," because that is not it. You better sit your ass down, whatever. But I mean, to me, like they have been. I mean, and they have been one of the top echelon organizations for a minute.
Mhm.
Catching up with that ass, man. When you got to pay some of these players, you don't pay Humphrey, who's a shell. He's hurt. I mean, like they have a lot of people injured also. And when you invest that money for these players that are kind of old, getting up there, this is what you see, and this is what you get. Big dog.
First off, I'm happy. They can lose the rest of the season, as far as I
Yeah,
care.
we know you are.
Keep losing Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? But we've been talking for the past couple of weeks about CJ Stroud, right? When
Yep.
we gonna see CJ Stroud be CJ Stroud again, right? And he showed up today against what you just got through saying, a defense that's supposed to be a top 5 defense, that's not a top 5 defense no more. And this offense looks very different without Lamar Jackson.
Very.
Without Lamar, this offense is different. So I don't know what's going on with the hamstring. I don't know how long he's going to be out. I believe they said it was a couple of weeks that he's going to be out.
Better
They're going
be.
to have to do something to get him back because they're 1-4, bruh. We talk about the Baltimore
They
Ravens
they're
is
they're
one
not
and
winning the game
four.
without Lamar. They're not winning the game without Lamar. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care who
Right.
they
They're
play.
not
They're not.
winning.
But I'm just saying they're not going to
Right.
win without him. That's for damn sure. You have a better chance
For damn sure.
with him. Go ahead, big dog.
Yeah.
And what
And then, like you said, go ahead, Twan. Go ahead, Twan.
no, I was just asking, what could be the issue? What could be the problem? You know what I mean? That they can't get on.
Well, as far as what? The defense or
I
offense?
mean, as far as winning, yeah, that's what I'm asking. What is their problem? I mean, because offensively, I don't think there's nothing that they can point to that says, "Hey, look, we can't win,"
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
it would have to
Hmm.
be something
It's
defensively that
defense.
they're just unable to.
Old
Uh,
old players. Old players, bro, who's nicked up, who's gonna get hurt all the time, and you don't invested all that money in them, and you can't afford to get people in there. And then if you drafting, apparently your draft picks ain't been that good either because, dude, we got old dudes back there that's doing it, and I love Hamilton, so I'm not even talking about Hamilton. And I love
Yeah.
Smith, the linebacker who's hurt,
Yep.
but
mhm,
where their replacement? Like, come on, dude, like you're not invested in that. You invested
right.
in some old dudes, and that's why it looks like dog shit. Go ahead, dog, big dog.
And I'm gonna say this: how everybody was coming for Mike Tomlin's neck that he need to go. When they gonna start talking about Baltimore's coach? When they gonna start putting him on the hot seat? He's 1-4.
Hmm. But he's like your dude.
Yeah,
They won a championship. They
with
ain't
big
going nowhere.
expectations.
They ain't going nowhere. You win championships, bro. And they believe in you. And as long as Lamar is breathing, and they have a chance, he ain't going nowhere unless he decides he wants to go. You know what I'm saying? But real quick before stats, you get to it. Check this out. If Lamar's out the next two games, you're talking about the Rams is coming to town. They gonna eat that
Mm.
defense up. You got the Birds. Birds coming to town. That might be your only one without Lamar. I mean, a hamstring, dude needs his. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's got to move.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks may be three. You never know. Like he's gonna have to have his shit together. And it doesn't look good, boy. It doesn't look good for real. Stats, what you got?
Yeah, man, we were talking about Derrick Henry earlier, but he carried the ball 15 times, but only had 33 yards and a touchdown. If you're not moving them chains, you're not getting anywhere.
Right.
Um, Houston dominates wire to wire in Baltimore with a 27-point first half and a 10-0 fourth quarter to close. CJ Stroud, probably his best game of the season, threw 4 TDs, shredding the Ravens secondary efficiently. Nick Chubb added 61 yards and a touchdown as Houston controlled tempo. Baltimore's offense sputtered with 179 passing yards and limited ground success.
Bruh.
Balanced Texan attack, explosive passing, and clean execution on the road.
Bro, how do you let a guy go 23 for 27 on the
Hmm.
road? I mean, that's high school shit. 23 for 27, bro.
That's true.
That's sad, bro. Like for real, yeah. They got issues, man. They got some issues, big time, dude. And I don't. Good luck getting out of that hole. Like Mark said, they're in a tough division. They 1-4, 1-2 at home. Yeah, man. Yeah, and it doesn't get any easier because you're supposed to. When you have a previous good year, you're supposed to get a difficult schedule anyway. So, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's not good. Not good. Not good at all. Oh wow, wow! Look at her, the Aints. I guess I put an S on them since they won. Saints beat the Giants 26-14. Everybody was all on the dart train and the scatterboo
Mm.
train. This is rookies, guys. It is rookies. And you can say, well, New Orleans still has some good players, bro. They still got some. And I mean, yeah, all you guys is palm, and dart, bro. Russell Wilson will have better success against these teams than Dart, man. Because you know why? Because Dart now it's gonna be tape on him. They're gonna take away what he does best. Dude was in Ole Miss, this street ball out there. You can't do that in the league.
Hmm.
You can get some nice little scrambles and look good on one play, and then they're gonna embarrass you on the next. And that's how it goes, man. 14 points, that was all in the first half, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And didn't score no more. have fumbles and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Scottaboo getting on the sideline looking all crazy because he fumbled. He's yelling at people. Where you do that at? You the one fumble the ball. You shouldn't say nothing to anybody. But
Anybody.
Anybody. But the Giants are the Giants. 1-4, 0-3 at home. I mean away. It is what it is. That's what you get because Russell Wilson should still be the starting quarterback, no matter what, dude. And Neighbors is gone like that. Now you're really gonna feel it. Your number one is out of there.
Year.
If I'm the defensive coordinator, bro, I ain't got to worry about these other dudes. Man, and you know who's going to eat? The tight end. That's the quarterback's best friend, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, congratulations, Giants. Congratulations. Yeah, y'all lost to the Aints. Well, Saints. Big dog.
First off, the Saints defense said we're not letting Dark dance on us like he did last week. He had his coming out party last week. You got your first win. That's cool, fine. Now we got tape on you. And you just really hit it on the head. They don't have Malik Neighbors. Somebody else is going to have to beat us. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else is going to have to beat us. And then on top of that, the Giants didn't get to the quarterback not one time. They had not one sack. Not one sack. So the defense didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But kudos to the Saints. Like you said, we're going to put an S on it this week because they got their win. The Giants is going to be the Giants.
Stats, what you get?
Let me see. What do I have? All right. New Orleans earned its first win, outscoring the Giants in every quarter but the first. Spencer Rattler threw for 225 yards and a TD, steady throughout. Rashid Shaheed posted 114 yards and a TD as the downfield threat. Jackson Dart threw for 2 TDs, but the offense faded after halftime. Timely defense and chunk plays tilted the game for the Saints, which I believe this is Spencer Rattler's first NFL win, right?
Lord have mercy.
Is it like 1-9 or something like that?
Yep.
I believe
this is his first NFL win.
Yep.
Congratulations, Spencer. Congratulations.
There you go, man.
Congratulations, man. And I feel sorry, man, because somebody need to go get Kamara, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you forget that he's even on the team, bro. Like, for real. Like, I know he still got a couple more years, left in him, dude. Like, God bless. Somebody, and it's going to be probably Philadelphia, man. They loading up on everybody. They take in and everybody they want, but somebody, because for real, I forgot that he was even playing. You don't hear nothing. You don't see nothing. I mean, nothing. And Talcum Powder's back. He's back throwing passes and shit. Like, send his ass out to Denver with Sean Payton. Get that out of here, bro. I'm so tired of Talcum Powder. That's the biggest robbery because you remember Payton said, "Oh yeah, he's just like Lamar Jackson. He's." Stop it. Stop all that bullshit. Stop it. You got to quit it. You a liar. The devil's a liar. But the devil won. Broncos 21, Eagles 17. Ooh, where they do that at? Who thought that? All the Eagles is flying and soaring. But come on. The thing about it is, when you have we talked about this before, disgruntled employees, which is really blowing up now because they only scored 17 points. Broncos defense is legit. We know that. We understand that. But you do got Bo Nix, whose Eagles defense is legit. But, hey, Sean Payton loves Bo. Bo, they went for 2, took the lead. Like, he doesn't care, dude. Like, he's a championship coach. He's going to do stuff. Like, you can't move him. When you're comfortable and you know that no one's going to get rid of you, you do shit like this, dude. And they take on the persona of him, the Broncos. Hey, I'm telling you, they're going to be the Chiefs' thorn in the side in that division. And they really put a wedge in the Eagles, bro. They really put that. And actually, Mark and I was talking about this before we got on. It's open. This season is really open because even though the Eagles have been taking care of business, they haven't been dominant. Like that roster
Hmm.
should be dominant. Like for real, they should have went ahead and took care of business. Probably won about 14 points against the Broncos team, whose offense is okay. It's not superstars. It's just okay offense, and they couldn't put it together because they're too busy trying to appease certain players, and they hear the noise. That's why it's so hard to win back to back, especially when you know that it's friction in the locker room. They can say, well, it's definitely friction in the locker room. Only thing about it, they won last year. That's it. Get a couple more losses, then we really gonna see some stuff go from fireworks and all this kind of stuff like that. That's why you bring in Michi and all this kind of stuff. So when you go ahead and deal away Brown or Smith, whoever's bitching, then we're gonna see that's the reason why. Because you know that chatter is getting louder and
Hmm.
louder. Big time. Big dog, what's your thoughts on the game?
Like you just said, it's friction. And when you winning, you don't hear about it. Hell, I should know. I had Antonio Brown on my team. We started losing. He went crazy. But you know what I'm saying? But the Broncos put up 18 unanswered points in the fourth quarter.
Mm, damn.
In the fourth, and Philly couldn't stop them. That is unbelievable. And then, like we saying, the biggest story is going to be not about Philly losing. What's the next AJ Brown quote is going to come out? We know it's coming.
Yeah, it's
We
coming
know
up.
he's frustrated. He didn't have big numbers today like Smith did. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? But the rest of the NFL is watching this and seeing, okay, now we can see how to beat Philly. Philly been winning all this year by the herd they chinny chin chin.
Right.
So now teams is gonna dissect that and be like, okay, now we can get them. We got to figure this out how to get them. But Denver got a great defense, and it was a good win for them.
Big time. Stats, what you got?
Shit, if I'm the Eagles offense, I'm looking for an intervention on my man Jalen, man. You know what I mean? Like you got some of the top talent in the league and you're not utilizing them, right? Like you stealing runs away from your running backs and you know what I mean? You're not passing to your weapons on the outside. So yeah, so everybody's been upset. I heard Devonta Smith had been doing some complaining also sometime this week. I read.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, people are not happy on offense, out there. I mean, Jalen Hurts, I'm sure he's happy, but
Right, right.
the other guys, that are looking for, MVPs and that sort of thing, you know what I mean? They're definitely not happy. Um, Denver erased the 17-3 deficit with 18 unanswered points for the comeback. Bo Nix threw the go-ahead TD and the decisive 2-point conversion. Jalen Hurts gained yards and scored, but Philly's offense stalled late.
Mm.
Broncos' second half adjustments and defensive stops flipped the momentum. Philadelphia suffered its first loss of the season. So
All right.
yeah, that was definitely unexpected. I mean, to the Broncos, yeah, nobody expected that. But yeah, so if I'm the offense, yeah, I'm definitely pissed.
Check this out, bro. You got all world, probably the best running back. He only had 6 carries for 30 yards. 6 carries for Barkley. Bump all that passing shit. You know what I'm saying? Because as I look at AJ Brown, yeah, you had 5 catches, you only had 43 yards. You had 8 targets. We know you probably looking at Devontae Smith's numbers and saying, okay, 8 out of 10. I need 10. I need at least 10 my damn self so I can get off. I get you. Y'all have the best running back besides King Henry, and he only had 6 carries. Ridiculous. Yes, he had three receptions, 58-yard, one TD. But dude, he needs at least 20 touches, bro. He needs and like Mr. Sass says, Jalen stealing carries, tush pushing and all this kind of stuff. They're like for real, and that's the head coach's fault. He's supposed to be offensive guy. You can't see what's going on, dude. Y'all have so much talent. And 6 carries? Come on, bro. That they only had 11 carries for the game. 11
Insane.
carries for the game, bro. That is ridiculous, dude. That's why you lose. That's why you lost. That's why it bogged down and you got outscored 18-0 in the fourth quarter. Yeah, well,
That's insane.
couldn't happen to a better team. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Couldn't happen to a better team. Hey man, except for that hiccup, the Colts is just doing some wicked work. Colts 40, Raiders 6. Raiders is getting ready to sell all their players. If you want a DN, if you want a linebacker, DB, whatever, bro, only one that ain't gonna get up is the running back because he's new. Everybody else is getting ready to be for sale. I mean, come on, man. Raiders, dude, 1-4. Get embarrassed. It's the same old song, man. It's the same old song. And when people have to realize that Mr. Jonathan Taylor is legit, bro. Like now he's in an offense that Danny Dimes is finally
Man.
doing something. Turbo Danny, Danny Dimes, Dangerous Danny, whatever you want to say, dude fits that system. And that's why we said a couple of weeks, it's okay to leave home. Because dude looks totally different. He's got confidence. He's got weapons. He's got a hell of an offensive line. Defense is legit. Like, dude, it's different. It's different. And hey, bro, you talking about comeback player of the year. Danny
Man.
Dimes is going to get that, bro. Like, they already got that engraved in him, man. I mean, it's just wicked. And they are a dangerous team, man. Like I said, they had a hiccup and everything, but they are a dangerous team. Because if you go there, if they get, continue to win and get that home field advantage and got the race car sounds going on up in the stadium, boy, you ain't gonna know what to hit you. But they are legit, for real, for real. Big Dog, what's your thoughts on the coach taking care of business?
Pete Carroll just retired because you brought Geno Smith there with you. I don't get this. I'm not understanding this. Daniel Jones, he's balling this year. We can't deny that. Dude is balling. Anthony Richardson, you might need to find another home to go to. Jonathan Taylor, you are making everybody's parlays very, very happy.
Right.
He is making everybody's parlays happy.
Yes, sir.
And like you said, without that hiccup, we could be talking about Indianapolis Colts 6-0 right now.
Yeah.
They could be 6-0 right now. This is going to be a dangerous team to play as this season keeps going and going and going. Colts got a legitimate good team over there. Congratulations to them on this win.
Yeah. Stats.
Yeah, I agree with Big Dog. The Colts are doing it this year, and like I said, while they on this run, man, we need to get up there and witness it. While the momentum's building. You know what I mean?
Right.
Indianapolis blew the game open with a dominant second and third quarter scoring. Jonathan Taylor scored multiple rushing TDs and controlled short yardage situations. Daniel Jones managed the offense cleanly and avoided turnovers. Raiders failed to sustain drives and produce minimum offense. Colts complementary play, run pass defense overwhelmed Las Vegas. So yeah, Las Vegas just can't seem to get up off the ground at all for real. They've been using Jinty a little bit more. I've been noticing that. They had 14 carries and 5 receptions on the day. But it just, I don't know, that they just can't get right, so to speak.
Can't get right.
Can't get right.
Yeah, it's a wrap, bro. And they gave my guy Crosby all that money, and he's still gonna do what he gotta do. Somebody gonna get a nice between him and Hendricks. Somebody gonna get a nice pass.
Yeah.
Both of them are going to get booed, bro. Like, for real. Because them teams they on is not doing a damn thing, and you ain't going to sit there and pay all that money, and you know what I'm saying, and it ain't going nowhere, without a doubt. But nah, hey, great win, and you're right. We do need to get up there and check the Colts out as they take care of business, man. Who knew? And like you said, Anthony Richardson, you're done. Like, you're so done, bro. Like, you are so
Yeah, he got in the game today, right?
Yeah, one
I
for
forgot
two,
about
9
dude.
yards. He's done, dude. Like, he is really done. Like, dude, for real. You out of there, bro. Like, don't whatever you do, don't go to the Raiders, bro. Don't do that. We've seen that happen before. These dudes go out there and just go somewhere else, and I just continue your rap career. I saw your video. You know, you need to upgrade it a little bit. You making millions. You need to upgrade it just a little bit. But yeah, you might want to just go ahead and stick with that. You know, sometimes football ain't your thing. Yeah, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
He told her to
Um.
route.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and wrap, bro. Let's continue to do that. Yeah, this right here. If you had this on your bingo card, now you might have had this on your bingo because I thought the Panthers might get the Dolphins. I don't know because the Dolphins without Tyreek Hill, which I'm sure the locker room is not as less chatty, but
Hmm.
if you're the Dolphins, and I said it on Thursday, if they lost this game, I would probably fire McDaniel on the spot if I was ownership. This is a game you got to get. You got to get, and you didn't. With all those weapons they have, with a newfound Waller, that's another rapper. He doesn't. He football player, rapper, turned back football player. He gave up the mic, deservedly so. Yes, you deserve to get that up. We don't want to hear that shit. But dude is a touchdown maker, like he was when he was with the Raiders, right? And you still can't beat the Panthers. I would fire him. The question is, if you was front office, would you get rid of McDaniel? False goods. What, the first year was the only year they did something right? As far as the excitement and putting up points, they ain't really done nothing, man. And then they hitch to Tua. They have to understand Tua's not going to walk away. You know what I'm saying? He's not walking away. And when
Right.
he's healthy and he's upright, he's a damn good quarterback. He's a damn good quarterback when he's healthy and he's upright. But dude, the Panthers, big dog.
Brother Bump need to make a phone call up there to Miami and see what's going on. Like this is something ain't right with this brother, man. Hey, bro, to lose to Carolina, this is foolery. Something ain't right. But I mean, Miami been in shambles all year. You got Tyreek Hill coming out saying stuff. He's hurt. Hopefully, he can make a recovery because that knee injury did not
Woo.
at all. Did Tua?
Wow.
Tua's responding to Cam Newton and stuff like that. Like they got to get back to football. They have to get back to football.
Why?
We know the coach is fired. If it ain't this week, it's next week.
He need to
He's
come up out
fired.
of-
He's not gonna make it through the whole season. He's
need to come
done.
up.
But that's crazy. Carolina, they came out and got a good win, man. They got a good win. So congratulations to them.
He got to come up out of there, though. For real, he does, without a doubt. It's time
Yeah.
for you to go, bro. Stats, what you got?
Yeah, let me see. Carolina closed strong with 14 fourth quarter points to flip the script. Tua threw for 3 TDs, but Miami couldn't protect the lead late. Rico Dowdle bulldozed for 206 rushing yards and a TD on 23 carries. Bryce Young added 2 TD passes, maximizing red zone chances.
Embarrassing.
Carolina's physical ground attack wore down Miami in the fourth. So yeah, Dolphins definitely should have won this game with or without Tyreek. It definitely looks bad on them, but these new addition, like you said, Darren Waller to the Panthers. These last couple of weeks, he's been given, he's made a big difference, in their offensive game. And then, of course, Rico Dowdle stepping in for what's his
Hubbard.
name?
Hubbard.
Hubbard. Yeah, stepping in for Hubbard had a monster game. So, I don't know. Maybe these guys need more run.
Yeah. Well, Waller went to Miami. He's with Miami. Waller's with Miami.
Oh,
But
okay.
Rico, my
Okay,
gosh. My gosh. 200 plus. Former Dallas Cowboy who
Crazy.
couldn't get it out of neutral half the damn time, even though let's be real. They like, oh, he was 1,000 yard runner. They play 18 games, 17, 18 games. It's a whole bunch of games, bro. You can get 1,000,
Yep.
dude. You all you gotta do is average like freaking damn near 60 yards a game, 60 plus, and you can get 1,000. That's not a big thing. But the Dolphins, you let this dude who's the backup get over 200 yards rushing. Everybody's gone. Everybody needs to go. For real, embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. Like that. That's uncalled for, unheard of. All that, dude. That's some nasty work, dude. Totally disgusting. And you right, brother Bump. You better make that call, brother. You gotta make that call quick. Hey, man. Baker Maker. The Baker can. Bucks 38, Seahawks 35. Yes, yes, yes. I I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think this was gonna be a high scoring affair. I thought that Seahawks defense would at least show up. Bucks
Right.
also too, because Bucks defense is not bad. That's a lot of points, and we're used to Baker, baby, going off and doing some stuff. But he had a little help today, and I know stats to get on that, but he had a little help. But the Seahawks, man, what did you traded or you let? No, you didn't trade it. You let Gino go to get a Gino. That's not an upgrade to me, dude. This is what Gino was doing. It's the same damn thing, bro. Like you did not improve one bit. Like it's the same shit, bro. Like what are we talking about? And Seattle at home giving up 38 points. When the last time they did that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wow. Like this, hey, something ain't right there. It's a little stinky. But hey, Bucks on the road, taking care of business, 4-1. Baker, dude, that's another. He is the poster child of you can always go somewhere else, find a home somewhere else, and do what you need to do. He has bounced around so many times. Finally found him somewhere where they appreciated him and his skills, and he's matured. Let's not leave that out. He has matured. He was not a mature
Mm-hmm.
guy at these other places. Dude gets it. Mike Evans didn't even play, right? You got rookies all over the place, balling, it out of control. Congratulations though for the Bucks, big dog.
Well, clearly we could see that neither one of the defense showed up. Both quarterbacks had good games. Sam Donald played a great game. He played a phenomenal game. But the thing is the Baker. He's been doing this since the season started.
Right.
He's bringing his team back. So as the year goes, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense got to step up to where their offense can't get a comfortable lead, and he ain't got to keep coming back in fourth quarters every week.
Every week.
But Evans is not there. They not even full strength yet. Chris Godwin just got back.
Yep.
Wait till all of them get back all the way fully strength. And then how this rookie is playing for Tampa Bay, you might as well go ahead and just give him rookie of the year, offensive rookie of the year.
Oh, he's
Because he's
tough.
playing lights out football.
Ohio State. Yeah, he's tough.
Yes,
Tough.
he's playing lights out football right now. But I do still think Seattle is still going to be decent throughout the whole year. But this was a good win for Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah. Stats.
Yeah, man. Baker Mayfield, 379 yards, 2 touchdowns. Emeka Egbuka, 7 receptions, 163 yards, and a touchdown. Sam Darnold, on the other hand, 341 yards, 4 TDs, and 1 INT on the day. Smith Jigba, 8 receptions, 132 yards, and a touchdown.
Another bad boy.
Yeah. High scoring shootout with both offenses producing explosive plays all afternoon. Baker Mayfield threw for big yardage and multiple TDs to lead Tampa Bay. Seattle answered with big plays from its receiving corps to keep it close. Multiple lead changes, turnovers, and special team swings shaped field position. Tampa Bay prevailed after late defensive clutch plays to hold on to win the game. So, yeah, man, I think it's great that Baker's doing what he's doing. Like I said, he's never been at full strength pretty much this whole season.
Right.
Yeah, he's got people in and out, and he's still able to, keep it up. So, you know, I love to hate on dude, but I can't really, he's doing his thing.
We all do. We all do. We all do. Oh, we got a Raiders fan who says the mayor said, "Is it possible to go in free agency because my God, the Raiders are going to age me. They already aged you, brother. They already aged you. I don't know. Yeah. The Don said, "Yes, sir. Niner Empire. Yeah, you picked the Rams. Yeah. We got it on tape, brother. You picked the Rams. Don't do that. Don't do that. You did. You did. Yeah. All right, this game has ended, so I'm gonna update the score real quick. It was the Titans and the Cardinals, which a surprising end to this one, big time, which is crazy. The Titans win 22-21 over the Cardinals. Uh, yeah, man. Hats off to Cam Ward, right? They gets his first
Yeah.
W, gets the first W, big time for them. 16-0 in the fourth quarter is embarrassing. For you to not to score any points in the second half is embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I, they are who they are, bro. Like Cardinals, that's what they do. They'll win a couple of games. You're like, what? Where they come from? And then they just you lose to a weak ass team, and the Titans are. They are. They're not good. They're not good at all. Um, there's nothing around us. And Gannon, former Louisville player, he was assistant with the Eagles a couple years ago. My gosh, dude, you can't lose this kind of games. And I feel sorry for that rookie. I think no, third year player who dropped the ball before he crossed the goal line. Why are we still doing this, guys? Why are we still doing it? Like for that's automatically you're probably kicked off my team, especially a pro. You been 3 years and you made the play of your life because no one heard of you. No one heard of you, and I know that Miss Staff's probably going to talk about that, but no one heard of this kid. And you are going to be known on ESPN. Now you're going to be known as the one who dropped the ball, and that TD would have made a difference big time. Big time. Had to put him up by 10 or whatever it would have done, but my gosh. This another Cardinal outing, and it stinks. Good luck. Big dog.
In the words of Ken Ward, to keep it a buck, Titans and Cardinals is trash. I'm putting both of them in it. Two trash teams. First off, I'm still confused on how Calamari got hurt. I just really want to know how he got hurt to miss out for Jacoby to come in. Because it wasn't, he didn't nobody touch him. It wasn't no head injury or nothing. I'm still confused about that. But for the Cardinals to have the lead the whole game and give up 16 points in the fourth quarter is crazy to me. That's just bad defense, bad offense all the way around.
To a team that don't score 16 points.
Right. I mean, good win for Cam Ward to get his first victory in the NFL, but these are just two trash teams.
That is crazy. Stats, what you got?
Oh, Cam Ward, 265, no touchdowns and an interception. Kyler Murray, 220 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Tony Pollard, we had 14 carries, 67 yards at a touchdown. Mm-hmm. Calvin Ridley, 5 receptions for 131 yards and a touchdown.
Oh.
Marvin Harrison Jr. led Arizona's receiving with 4 receptions for 98 yards. Amari DeMarcado led in yardage for rushing, 81 yards. Michael Carter, 18 carries for 51 yards, 1 touchdown. Let's see what
I can tell
Yeah,
you.
that's pretty much it. I got on that one, man. The one I got, the info I got don't look right, so I ain't even gonna run it.
Well, I can tell you don't look right. Uh,
Right,
Amari, uh, what you say, Demarcado,
the
whatever.
Mercado.
Yeah, you got that pink slip. You got that pink slip, son.
Yeah,
You got that pink slip, bro. It's a wrap, bro. For real. You done. You are finished, bro. For real. You are done. I mean, how you like for real? Hey, Calvin Ridley sighting for d- d- for him to have 5 catches, 131 is really is bigger than fantasy football. Because dude has been missing ever since he came back. He ain't been the same since he had to sit out the whole year anyway from gambling and all that kind of shit. What he did, but my gosh,
Hmm.
for him to step up and give them 5 catches, 131 for a rookie quarterback is huge. It's huge. Tony Pollard for a TD. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Tony Pollard is strictly a third down back that you gave all that money to
Yeah.
make him the start. Like that was stupid. For real. But you got to win, man. I don't know how many more wins they're gonna get, but they got one. And shame on you, Arizona. Shame on you. Shame on
Right.
you. Shame on you, brother. That is sickening. But hey, it is what it is. The dog shines on what they say. The sun shines on the dog's ass once in a while, and it did. All right. Ooh, this was a goodie. This was a goodie. Goodie for the Commanders, that is. Are you Commanders fans? I know you happy, smiling, because this was big to go into the Commanders. I mean, to go into the Chargers uh, and beat them like they did, kind of beat them
Hmm.
up. I mean, ain't no other way to put it, but they beat them up. This score was 27. The Commanders 27, the Chargers 10. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Jaden came back, took control of things. The defense harassed Herbert and company. Uh, you know, thought they turned the corner. Talking about the Chargers. Nah, bruh. You who you are. You are who you are.
Right.
Yeah, you mid. You mid. You are definitely mid. And where is it? Where is a Quentin Sight? He finally had some DBs, I guess, in him because he didn't do anything. Um, I think of this more with the Herbert situation. Harbaugh is going to coach him up. We know that play action, physical, but look like Washington hit them in their mouth, and they didn't recover.
Hmm.
Dog, big dog, what you got?
Washington came out and did what they were supposed to do. You got Daniels coming back, so he had to come out and show and play, and he played against a good team at their home stadium and went in there and beat them. Washington's defense got to him 4 times, and like you said earlier, it don't matter about who's injured or not. Next man up.
Next man up.
True enough, they got offensive lineman who's hurt or whatever, but you got Herbert and you got Jim Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? And they got a decent defense with James back there leading them. You know what I'm saying? So Washington came out, did what they were supposed to do, got a great home win. Congratulations to them.
Before I let you go, stats. I just saw one of the TDs, and I don't know if y'all saw one of the TDs that Tennessee got. It was a fumble that squirted in the end zone, and they recovered for a TD. At the time, they was down 21-12 or something like that. I mean, this ball, it
Mm.
wasn't like I'm at the one and fumble. Look like the fumble was like at the 6 or 7 yard, something crazy. Touchdown. Yeah, man. Yeah, but when
Wow.
it rains, bro. When you stink, you stink.
Yeah, dude.
Stats. What you got on Commanders win?
Yeah, Jaden Daniels, 231 yards, one TD. Justin Herbert, 166 yards, one TD, one INT.
Mm.
Trey Lance was in this game, 3 of 4, 44 yards,
Oh, you
no
know it's bad.
no touchdowns.
You know it's bad.
Washington's rushing. Krosky Merritt, 14 carries, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns.
He ate.
Los Angeles rushing. Yeah. Amarian Hampton, 12 rushes for 44 yards, no touchdowns. Debo, 8 receptions, 96 yards, 1 TD. Keenan Allen, 5 for 58, no TDs. Lad McConkey, on the other hand, 5 for 39, 1 touchdown. Um, yeah, this is a beatdown. I don't know what else to say about
Yeah, no. Yeah, it is. Have we all been tricked with the Tyler Conklin and Lad McConkey? Because with fantasy, they was hot
Yeah.
names to do for them, especially Lad. They like, Lad, he's gonna catch 1,000 balls, and dude ain't done shit. Like what are we talking about here? Like, this is horrible. Like, I'm so glad I passed his ass up, man. This is looking like how it has been. I don't see anything that jumps off with them. When Herbert is your leading rusher, there's a problem. Dude ain't known from running. Yeah, he can scoot if he got to, but he ain't like that. You drafted
Right.
Hampton. You drafted him. You let Dobbins go. You let him walk away pretty much. Trey Lance get in there. I mean, was he hurt? Was Herbert hurt that you utilized him? I mean, come on, bro. Washington, hey, they hit him in the mouth. They hit them in the mouth, and they were like,
Now,
okay. Yeah, let us just back on down and go back into the AFC. What they in the North? What they in? Not North. What they in the West? AFC West? Yeah. I think that's what it is. I mean, Kansas City. So, like I said, there's only one team that's going to challenge Kansas City in that division, and it ain't the Chargers. Even though the Chargers won that one, wait till they play that return game.
mm-hmm.
Wait till they play that, and then it's going to be a wrap. All right, let's get this one. All right, this is the last one before we preview these other games. My gosh, man, this game seemed like it took about 17 hours to play. Shit, like this game started at 1 o'clock. I mean, this was ridiculous. Oh man, you got the Lions, Tigers, and Bengals. Oh my, the Lions win 37-24 at the we're gonna call them Bungles. They ain't getting the Bengals, dude. Anytime you got Browning, it's the Bungles. The Bungles took it on the chin again. All right, I'm just gonna say this, man. Okay, we know a couple years ago, like Browning's always been playing. Let's not
Mm-hmm.
bullshit. He's been playing because Joey Buckets is always hurt. For the past 2-3 years or whatever, Browning has been playing, and he looked like he just been going to the beach 24/7. Don't give a damn. He's throwing the ball anywhere. He averages 3 interceptions a game. Yeah, he gonna give you 1 or 2 TDs. That's because you got Chase. Hell, either one of us can go back there and throw a Hail Mary, and Chase is probably gonna come down with it. I mean, Chase is a bad man. Let's keep it real. When do you say enough is enough and go trade and get you like if you really serious about the playoffs or trying, you go get you a quarterback, dude, because this dude is not it. It's so much time. And we know that defense
Right.
can't hold water besides Hendricks. That's it. They can't hold water. So they're going to have to outscore people. You can't do it when the quarterback is giving up 3 interceptions a game. Just write it down. FanDuel that shit. How many interceptions would he? 3. 3, because he gives, he's the gift. He's the gift that keeps giving. Every game he gives the gifts. Not even a gift. He got gifts. He's got gifts for your mama,
Right.
for the girlfriend, and the little sister. Everybody's getting a gift because he don't care. And it looks like it. Dude, y'all don't have a backup. Like, he is the backup. Get another. We don't got nobody. Go trade. Go get Russell Wilson, bro. For real. Go get him, dude. What would that look like with him throwing moon balls that he be throwing to Chase and all them guys? Come on, man. Hey, you can't be serious, dude. Dude averaged 3. He's garbage. And I know, Big Dog, you happy that everybody's losing in your shit. That that makes it easy for y'all. But what's your takes on the Bungles?
He's no Bungles. That's crazy. First off, we knew they wasn't serious because when Joe went down, they should have went after the quarterback right then and there. They knew that Brownie wasn't gonna come in and save no season while dude's out for almost 3 months. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But for Detroit though, to give up 24 points in the fourth quarter is crazy. Can you imagine if this game was a little bit closer and Cincinnati come back and beat them? So Detroit need to do some evaluation on that defense because to be honest with you, this game should have been out of hand.
Yeah.
This game should have been out of hand, and they let Cincinnati score all the points in the fourth quarter. They got to do some reevaluation with that defense. But it's a good win for them. But Cincinnati, whoo, Joe, stay out. Do not come back. Season's over.
You said it. What's going on, Benjamin Childress? How you doing? Says love it. Thank you. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Yeah. Go ahead, Stats. Go ahead. Do something. Man. The Bungles. The Bungles, man. It's the
Oh
Bungles.
man, yeah. I mean, it is the Bungles though, But Jared Goff, 258 yards, 3 touchdowns. Jake Browning, 251 yards of passing, 3 touchdowns, 3 INTs. Jake Browning also accounted for a fourth of the rushing attempts in the game for the Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase, 6 receptions, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 8 receptions, 100 yards, no TDs. David Montgomery, 18 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown. Detroit produced several big plays and sustained drives to control the game. Jared Goff connected for multiple TDs and spread targets effectively. Bengals faced pressure on Joe Burrow. God damn. See, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Jake Browning. It committed turnovers that shifted momentum. Lions defense forced mistakes and created short fields for the offense. Detroit asserted itself and as an explosive physical unit. And yeah, man, the Bengals definitely need to look at, maybe finding another quarterback replacement or another little stand-in that can come in and produce. Jamar, I mean, he had a hell of a game, man. I can't even. Andre Iosovas had 5 receptions for 82 yards of his own. It's just those mental mistakes probably that he's making. To have three INTs in one game. It's got to be something.
Nah, ain't no mental. That's what he does. That's what he does, bro.
That's what he does.
Well, and Chase, all that shit came in the fourth quarter. Game was over.
Yep.
Right.
All that's garbage time. Like for real. That is it is what it is. I mean, you do what you do. I get it, I understand that. But yeah, it's really sickening. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. So let's see. Talking about Mr. Browning. Came in against Jacksonville. Let's see. He had 2 TDs, 3 interceptions. Played against Minnesota. 1 TD, 2 interceptions. Did okay against Denver. Didn't nothing. No TDs, no interceptions. And today, 3 TDs, 3 interceptions. So dude has 8 interceptions and 6 TDs.
That's
Yeah, dude. Come on, bro. Like for real. And really, come on. And really, he couldn't get off the mat against Denver. He was 14 for 25, 125 yards. Like that's not gonna, like to me that lets me know y'all ain't serious. If you ain't replacing this dude, y'all ain't serious. You can't be. You can't be serious. Ridiculous. All right. Let's get these two out the way. We got the Patriots and the Bills tonight. Patriots 2-2 at the Bills 4-0. Buffalo is 7.5-point favorite. Who y'all got, and what's the keys to the game? Big Dog, what you thinking?
This is a divisional game, so we know this game could be tight throughout the whole game. Could come down to the fourth quarter, but if I said Baltimore, Jesus Christ. If Buffalo Bills is a legitimate team like they supposed to be, they should be able to just blow out New England. This
Mm.
should even be close, and it's at home. But it's a divisional game, so I'm going with New England to win this game, get the upset
Ooh,
on the road.
ooh. Hey, Mark is already in the seeding. He's for his Steelers. He's already in seed. He's already in seed. Let all these dudes lose so we go and take care of it. I got you. Stats, what's your thoughts on the game? Who you think's gonna win and what's like, what's some keys or whatever?
I just think the Bills are too high powered for the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots are starting to find their footing,
Mhm.
but I just don't think they're a match for the Bills yet. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Buffalo in the point
Yeah, the funny
and the
the thing
spread
is
rather.
the thing that's lost in this is that Diggs coming back home again, right? New
Hmm.
England. How many people fail to realize that he's with New England? You hear more of him on
Yeah, I
TMZ,
mean he's yet to perform there.
right? Right. You hear more of him on TMZ and Cardi B than you do on the field. And I think that Mr. Allen's going to make sure that this homecoming is not a good one. I think they're gonna I think they're gonna blow him out. I think it's gonna be something like shit. If I had to put a number on it, something like 33-14, if they can. I think they're gonna try to embarrass. Like, hey, we Coleman and all them are gonna have a good night, real good night. Just to prove a point. Like, yeah, I haven't missed a beat without you. See that ailment because everybody thought, well, he had Diggs. Well, he done won without Diggs for a couple of years. But now you back home, yeah, I got to show you something. So I'm riding with the Bills, definitely to cover the points. Last but not least, I still can't believe this is Monday night game. Chiefs 2-2 at the Jags 3-1. KC is a 3.5 point favorite. Big dog. What's your thoughts on the game and who you got?
Well, apparently, Kansas City is so back because they beat Baltimore last week. So Kansas City better go in here and blow these boys out. You know what I'm saying? They are so back. Every day blowing them up again. Patrick Mahomes, he never lost a beat. Okay, whatever. Jacksonville Jaguars got to get the Patrick Mahomes. Keep him rattled. Keep him on his back. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep him rattled, and they can actually pull his game off.
Mm,
If Sunshine can actually play a decent game, manage the
mm.
game, Jaguars can win this game at home against the Chiefs. But Chiefs is going to be the Chiefs. Come out and win this game by 7.
Stats, what you got?
Mm. Like I said, this is the year of the Chiefs, man. I mean, I think they're going to be 500 ball for the rest of the season. I don't know. They're going to be 500 ball for the rest of the season, man. And I think that gives the Jags a great chance in this game. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Jags.
Only difference is to me is that Kansas City, we won't see the real offense until Rice comes back. What shape is he in? How long is it going to take him to get acclimated back into the system? Going all those games out. But to me, there's only one constant in this game. Well, it's two constant. It's petty ice, but it's also that Chiefs defense. I think they're going to harass
Yep.
Sunshine. That's why Chiefs can beat you 17-14, 21-17, because that defense has been legit. Spags have read it legit, and they're gonna confuse the shit out of Sunshine. They ain't gonna know what's coming and going. The new head coach is gonna be confused. Everything, man. That's the same head coach was assistant coach at Kentucky, offensive coordinator. Dude, we seen that kind of shit. It's getting ready to go down. It's getting ready to go down. Duval, yeah, yeah. Y'all want petty ice. Y'all gonna get petty ice, but y'all gonna get Chris Jones and all them other guys. And that's gonna be the difference. I think Kansas City wins. Yeah, they'll cover. I look at it like 24-17 or something like that. All right. Cool, cool. Thank you guys for watching us tonight. Don't forget tomorrow, the No Cap High School football recap show is going to be doing that, rocking the road. That's at 9 o'clock. Stats, what you leaving the people with?
Peace and love.
We got our own Russell. Big Dog, what you leaving the people
Yeah,
with?
man.
Hey, man, just love on each other because you never know when that time comes, man.
Cool. Like I said, thank you guys for the support. We really appreciate you guys, without a doubt. It's nothing but fun. You know what I'm saying? It's our opinions. We have fun with it, and we see you again next Sunday. God bless. We out. Peace.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.